Do you hate ads? I hate ads. You know what I love? Patreon.com/inkdependence, where patrons get access to a patron-only Discord, ad-free videos, and the joy of knowing they help support this channel. Hello, folks. Welcome to Ink Dependence. I'm Mike, and today we've got something very different for you, and that is, that's pencils. In fact, pencil sharpeners is what I'm going for today. I've got a couple that were recommended to me to try out. These are a specific style of hand crank pencil sharpeners. This one is a well-known one from Uniball. This is the KH-20, so I grabbed one of these, and then somebody said, well, if you're going to try the KH-20, you got to try the cheaper version, which is the Deli E0635, which you can find online as well. So there's these two. Now, the ones that I usually have been using, I haven't even opened these yet, and I wanted to get some fresh pencils that I can just give away to some teacher friends after I'm finished with this. So I just grabbed these from the Walgreens or something. These are just Wexford #2 rando pencils, perfect for home office or school, and easy to sharpen, which is what you want, right? Yeah, definitely Walgreens, not a sponsor. The ones that I've been using really are these. So this is a Blackwing branded one, but it's actually from Coom. It's the automatic long point, the automatic break long point sharpener. It's a 2-stage pencil sharpener. And then we have this one from also from Coom, which is one of my favorites. I really like this one. The special diameter, special zero diameter, I guess is what this one's called. This one goes for $4.30, and then these two go for $5.50. This is the one that I've been using the most recently, which is a Tagal from Katsuwa. I really like this because you can sort of dial in how long you want your point to be by just like dialing this, and it changes, you know, the length of the thing. I don't know, something's going on in there, and it's got this like automatic little door, which is cool, so you don't get a lot of shavings coming out. You get some, you're always going to get some, but you know, fewer. So I like the Tagal. Plus, it's fun to say. So let's see how these two bigger ones stack up. That cost like, you know, way more. So let's see. Let's start out with the cheaper of the two. This is the Deli E635. This went for $11.20 when I bought it on Amazon a while ago. I'll put links down in the description, some affiliate links there, and maybe I'll put the best one, you know, on my store if I ever figure out how to get that set up on the old Amazon. It says, "Gorgeous. Why are you so gorgeous?" I mean, I don't know. Clean living, I guess. We got some instructions down here. Now, the fun thing about these is you like can just sort of pinch these together, and it should hold the pencil for you while you sharpen it, because it doesn't have any kind of attachment device. When I was growing up, I would have these ones that had like the big old like lever on them that had a big suction cup that would stick it to a table. I mean, that wouldn't work here, but it was kind of cool. These, let's see, what's this? Oh, there's an extra pencil sharpener in the pencil sharpener? Why? Oh, weird. Okay, well, how do you go back in? Do you go back in? All right, we have to look at the instructions. Let's see here. Pull that out, pinch the two things together. I don't know what this says. Oh, here we go. Pull out the front cover and fix it in the position as shown. Press down on the front cover button, and then you can use it to sharpen the pencil. Sharpening is finished when idling appears. There is a planer in the waste box. Finish off the sliding block and push in the pencil and rotate towards clockwise direction. Clean the waste box often. All right, so I guess this is just kind of for like a rough sharpening, and the other one is for like serious heavy duty, like, you know, like cleaning it up. Interesting. So there's the rotary sharpener in there. When you turn this, it turns that. So this is supposed to be able to kind of set your pencil length, I guess, your pencil lead length. Let me get this pack of pencils open here. There we go. Grab some of these. All right, so let's give it a shot. Guess we'll go this way. This is supposed to hold your pencil for you, so that you don't have to hold on to your pencil. So you can hold this down and sharpen it. All right, so let's see how it goes. Oh, it kind of pulls it in as it sharpens. That's interesting. And then this lets go of your pencil. Oh, hey, that's actually really good. Whoa, that's such a long point on there. How about that? All right, so this is what that looks like. A little piece of wood there. Yeah, wow, that's That's actually pretty good. I don't think we really need to use this like cleanup sharpener here at all. Maybe that's just sort of to give you like a cleanup in between if you like it's a little bit dull. All right, interesting. Well, that's the first one. Hello, gorgeous. That's so weird, but thanks, Deli Sharpener. I appreciate that. All right, let's open up this KH-20. Remember, this was this is like $11 when I bought it. I think I see it for like 13 or 15 or something sometimes on the old internet every once in a while. I did some Googling now to see what current prices were. That's what I was coming up with. This is a much larger sharpener. This is bigger. It doesn't have any instructions in the box. There's some on the box. You got a little bit of very, very... Wow, this is not even really bubble wrap. There's no... It looks like... Look at this. This looks like bubble wrap, but they are all popped. Wait. Here's one. I found two that are unpopped. Wow. I guess it either did its job or it's just like the worst bubble wrap ever. All right, get in there. We got a little plastic here. We can take this out of here. This is a fancier looking sharpener. It is like twice the price ish. So right now on the old Zon, when I went to look at it was $18. When I bought it, it was When I bought it, it was $19.30. Are we already broken? I really hope not. I hope this is just a thing that's supposed to happen so that you can clean it or something like that. Wow, look at this thing. Look at this. Interesting. Okay, well, I guess we have to get the box out. Anyway, so I went and looked for it, and I saw prices from $18 to $32. There's zero English on this thing, but it does show that comes out, so I guess that's good. All right, let's see if we can figure out how to put this back in. Okay, figured it out a little bit. I don't know what this button does, and it doesn't seem to say anywhere. I don't think. Well, actually, it says something there. Hold on, let me grab my phone real quick. Okay, do not sharpen anything other than wooden pencils. This may cause damage or breakage. Please discard the shavings. If the soft core of a colored pencil or other pencil becomes clogged and the core cannot be removed, turn the internal gear counterclockwise to remove the cutting part. Use a pen to remove the clogged part in the thick text area shown in the... Weird. It has a knock-type lead adjustment, so you can adjust the thickness of the lead with just one knock. When you press the lead adjustment, knock rod is shown. It will sharpen the lead thicker when you press the... interesting. When you knock it and draw a dotted line, it will sharpen... Huh. Okay, so this should give us two kinds of... two, like, lead lengths, I guess? I guess we'll see. All right, so this is definitely supposed to be able to come apart just in case you need to unclog it if you're, using map pencils or something is what we used to call them, just colored pencils. You can take that out and take that out and, unclog it. Interesting. This only has one little cutty blade. The other one had two that spun around, which is kind of what I'm used to. All right, so I guess let's do two pencils and just kind of see what happens here. All right, so we'll open this up and then we'll stick our pencil in there. All right, and that clamps down on it. Good clamp. Oh, did we have any clamp marks on this thing? I don't see any clamp marks on here. That's pretty good. Sometimes you'll get little clampy marks on there from where this grips your pencil, but not here. So, okay, let's see what happens. Okay. Oh, well, that's not very satisfying. Maybe that was on the wrong setting or something? I don't know. Let's try this again. All right, so you pull it out and you stick your pencil in there and it holds on to it. All right, let's go. Okay, there we've definitely got some idling. Take that out. All right, that's a pretty long point. This might be an irregularity with the pencil or something, but those look both pretty good. Do we have any clampy clamp marks? I'm not seeing any. All right. Interesting. This one actually does look better. They're both long points, but this one looks a little bit better. It looks like it used a little bit less wood, but I only had to put it in there one time. Let's push this little knock in and see what that does. We have extra pencils here. Make sure we got it good and seated there. Okay. All right. Let's get going. Well, that's not doing anything. Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay. Ugh. Again, not great. Not great. Huh. Let's see. The knock adjust the thickness of the lead. It's just one knock. When you press the thing, it will sharpen the lead thicker. When you press the huh. That might be kind of a weird translation or something. But that's not a very satisfying point. Let's try it again. Maybe it's just because it's a new pencil and it didn't. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, that is immediately kind of done. Like it's not. There's no resistance at all. All right, that just sharpens it thicker. Huh. All right, so I guess when you poke that in there, it just gives you like a shorter lead. Maybe that's a thing that people want in order to do thick lines or something like that. Interesting. All right, let's see if we can make it sharper again. You know what? Let's not. Let's just go ahead and leave that as a short one, and we'll try this other setting again with this. Okay, so the knock is out. Let's see how it goes. Actually, that worked really well the second time. So, okay, that's pretty good. All right. So I think this little like weird thing here might have just been an irregularity with that pencil. That looks pretty good. Let's do another one with the thing in just to see what happens. Yeah, it gives you that weird stumpy lead. Huh. I guess that's a feature? I don't know why I would ever use that necessarily. It's like a not very sharp pencil when you do that. All right, let's try it with this out and just see what happens. Yeah, all right, that makes it a long one. What happens if I push it in? All right, we're just doing some weird stuff to pencils here. That's why I bought some Walgreens style pencils. Whoop. Just to mess with. All right. Oh, that's not doing anything at all. It's like there's no lead here, boss. All right. Interesting. Oh, that's right. The clampy stuff would be up further on the barrel. So yeah, I don't see any damage to the barrels on here. Which could be important if you're using like black wings or something and you want it to look good. Yeah, I don't see any damage there. All right, so man, sort of determination between these two. I don't know. This is the one that we did with the other pencil sharpener. Let's go ahead and just do another one with that because I did 4 here. So let's do at least 2 with this one, with this little guy, and just see what happens. Whoops, that took out the whole lead thing. Okay, that looks really good, actually. Ooh. Okay, so between these two, I kind of have a hard time recommending the larger, more expensive one, just because the smaller one like does a really good point. Those look really, really nice. That's pretty impressive. So, sort of pros and cons here real quickly, now that I've used them both a couple of times. This one does come with 2 different pencil sharpeners. We have an extra one in here in case you want to just sort of clean up your pencil sharpener, your pencil before you, put it in here. You just like clean up the tip a little bit. That's kind of cool. It is very small, so if you have big hands, like it can be a little bit hard to go down here because you are going to be almost hitting the desk every time you go to the bottom, but it didn't really bother me that much, so that's okay. I was looking at the teeth in here, and it doesn't actually have teeth, it looks like. It's got these like little rubber nubbins on there, so that's kind of nice. Let me see if I can poke at them and see if I can feel any give here. Yeah. They've got a little bit of a little rubber nubbins on there, so you're not going to get like, you know, clampy gears clamping into your pencil. I've seen some people talk about that sort of thing, and they didn't love it. So that's interesting. Okay, does this come apart? Oh, hey, this comes apart. Okay, we can take this out. Oh, this does only have one. I thought I had 2 gears on it, but it only has one. So it has the same kind of stuff there, so we can unclog it if we need to. It unscrews in exactly the same way. That's neat. So it's got a lot of the same things. It doesn't have that button on the back that makes your pencil weird and stumpy, but it does come apart in the same way. It does sharpen very nicely. It's just a little bit on the small side. This one, on the other hand, has a much more pleasing, like, it looks better. I think it's just like a nicer looking pencil sharpener for sure. This also has these little nubbins in here. Some of the vintage ones I've seen, maybe it's vintage that I've seen, that have like the little clampy graspers on there. But this has, these are fairly nice. And this has got a lot more spring to it. In terms of how strong this grip is. Like, man, this one's got a lot more spring to it for sure. I think it just like kind of looks more fun. This one, it looks like kind of an alien situation. This one's a little bit, I don't know, kind of like, I don't know, it's saying rabbit to me is what I'm getting. But yeah, I don't know. I have a hard time recommending spending 2 or 3 times as much for the Uni Mitsubishi one here than I would over the Deli, which said I was gorgeous and does a really good job at sharpening pencils. It's just kind of, you know, smaller. That's the only knock against it, as far as I can tell. Both of them sharpen a pencil real nice. And yeah, I don't know. I think I would just go with the Deli one, honestly. At least, you know, just from sharpening some pencils. Let me know if you're a person that uses that weird, like, stumpy lead setting. Maybe you don't want a really sharp line or something. Let me know, because it looks like it can't make it dull if it's already sharpened. It won't grab on, but you can sort of start and make it just a stumpy one if you want. So yeah, that's interesting. I think both of these are doing a better job than any of these long point sharpeners that I have, the Coom ones or the Tagal. Although none of these are as fun to say as Tagal, and you can't really stick these in your backpack or whatever. These are for sitting on your desk. These are for taking with you. So yeah, I don't know. Grab yourself a Tagal to go, or I don't know, maybe one of these little Deli ones. These are pretty good. All right, that's it. Thanks very much. Let me know what your favorite pencil sharpener is in the comments down below. I'm curious. Did I do something really wrong here? Did I not use this button correctly? I'm not really sure. So yeah, interesting. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see y'all in another video soon. Until then, think about what you put on the world, make it a better place, and peace out, y'all.